Hello and welcome to another short video with me, Christian Rauchenwald. Today we're going to talk about solo ads, what they are, and if you should use them. The reason why I'm talking about this topic is because I'm starting to get annoyed by all those people on Facebook who have nothing better to do than to send out friend requests, ask briefly about what it is you're doing, and then come up with some great messages like, have you tried solo ads so far? Which is ridiculous. Like, in case you don't know what solo ads are, I'm going to quickly explain it to you. Solo ads basically means like if you have an email list or multiple email lists, segmented email lists or something, then you go ahead and you sell those email lists, but not directly. But what you do is like people pay you for clicks, meaning they pay you for traffic to their website. So how does this work? You have an email list with I don't know how many people, and then I buy 100 clicks for you. Usually it's around like, yeah, from 40 cents upwards, depending if it's like tier 1 clicks, meaning only people from like Canada, Australia, US, UK, Ireland, New Zealand, or if it's like tier 2 or other clicks, like meaning other countries that are not specifically like high income countries or English speaking countries. Yeah. Now, the idea behind that is like you exactly get the amount of visitors or traffic that you order. Compare that with a Facebook ad where you need to hope or need to make sure that your Facebook ad actually attracts people to click, your targeting needs to fit and stuff like that. So the price itself seems tempting, and it was one of the reasons why I at some point tried solo ads. Yeah. The problem with that simply is how those lists are built. I'm like in a lot of different Facebook group, and I'm also in a few where it's like where a lot of like scammers keep posting their stuff. And I see them then posting stuff like how to make $200 a day, like just like whatever, like putting stamps on letters at home or stuff like that. And when you then comment, they post a link or they send you a link, and when you click on that link, you get on some opt-in page, yeah, that promises you to tell you more. The thing is, when you do that from like without, like for me, without a VPN, and I try to opt in with my Ukrainian IP, it tells me I'm not not from the desired country. So it's like restricted to certain countries only, yeah. And that's how some or even a lot of those solo ad vendors build their lists. They just go to a lot of Facebook groups where they spam like ridiculous offers, and obviously only people that are not that smart that are, or for some reason out of like a desperate hope, want to believe that it's true because they don't understand that you need to work in order to have success. Click on this link and opt in with the email address. So that's how they build the list. And now you can imagine how great the quality of those lists are. Yeah. So now when you buy 1,000 clicks for them or 100 clicks or whatever, what they do is they write an email, yeah, at least that's what they say, about your offer. In fact, the email could also say something like, okay, here's how to earn $500 in 2 hours, just to get people to click, because all they promised you is that they get people from those countries to click and look at your page. Yeah. And then they use something like Click Magic where they set something up which is called the rotator. It means that you ordered 100 clicks, so in that rotator they set up that 100 clicks should go to you. Then usually they already have another couple of customers slash victims, so the next 200 clicks go there and stuff like that. And then they send just out that email to their list, and some of the people click and you get your 100 clicks. And obviously if you're lucky, because it's a numbers game, even those like very bad lists may have somebody that will buy from you, but it's like a 1 in a million chance compared to targeting high income audiences on Facebook, for example. Yeah. And the problem with that is it's like, again, I'm like, as said, I also figured like, why not? Let's try. And I burned $650 this way. But the problem with that is like, the quality of those lists usually suck. Again, like because it's a numbers game, from time to time you will get buyers from that. It was very common. It was one of the most common methods to even make more money out of the secret affiliate machine funnel that went viral like 1.5 months ago, to simply say like, use solo ads, use solo ads, use solo ads. And the thing is like, because the secret affiliate machine used a similar approach, like promising people that they can create $50,000 in passive income by just using their ClickFunnels trial and driving some solo ads to it. Yeah. The sign-up rates were great because, or not for everybody, but for depending on, even within solo ad vendors, there's some that have really cheap lists, and then there's some that have a little better lists, but they're still usually crap lists. Yeah. And so the sign-up rates were great in most cases. for the free trial. But the problem is, so you have this ClickFunnels affiliate dashboard and you see how many trials you have. For most of them, it did never convert into orange bars, meaning into actual commission, yeah? Because those people on those solo ad lists do not want to put in any effort to make their money. There are a few exceptions. I know 1 or 2 people that signed up finally for ClickFunnels based on the secret affiliate machine and they're putting in some effort. But those are the 2 I know, for example. They followed ClickFunnels before and they were tempted on multiple occasions before, and just the easy flow from the SAM funnel finally convinced them to get started, yeah. But the point is, like, solo ads, usually only one person makes money, and it's the solo ad vendor. For you, it's like a gamble, and honestly, rather gamble your money on like regular ads, yeah. There is like no point in ever spending any money on solo ads, because ask yourself this: if the solo ad vendor has such a great list to promote ClickFunnels, yeah, then why should he give you a click for whatever 40, 50, 60 cents if he could just write an email, promote the One Funnel Away challenge, and get $100 for every sign up from his great list, or promote ClickFunnels itself and get like $40 to $120 monthly in recurring commission from everybody from his great list, yeah. There is, in fact, as far as I know, only one affiliate out there that is a solo ad vendor and has achieved dream car, which means like he has at least 100 accounts running under him, but he did not achieve that dream car award using solo ads, yeah. But he now uses his valuable lists to sell solo ads. But the problem there is, you have to figure out of all those thousands of solo ad vendors who actually has a solid traffic list, and doing that will simply like cost you money. I'd rather spend time setting up ads and building my own lists, yeah, where I know, okay, the people that opt in are specifically like interested in, I don't know, like lawnmowers, because I targeted them on Facebook like this. And I can build a list where I know to that list I can send everything that relates to that or fits to that. Yeah, then having a solo ad vendor send me clicks where I do not even know how to what's their real interest, yeah, because just because they opt in for my offer, yeah, it means they show a basic interest for that kind of offer, but it doesn't mean like, it doesn't provide me with enough detail, yeah. So, and also if you ask around a little bit, so there have been so many people running the SAM funnel and posting their potential revenue, yeah, and I have seen 0 people posting their actual commissions based on people starting to pay, yeah, which kind of like prove my point, because everybody is constantly posting like, look at my great results, look at my great results, not to show off, but it's more like to show others that it works as well. But it also is a mix, because like when you see that somebody has success, you're more enticed to follow that person, meaning maybe you sign up under them, yeah. And again, from all those solo ad people, I have yet to see anybody posting orange bars. I know there are a few out there. I'm not saying that nobody made money with that stupid SAM funnel, but I'm just pointing out like that those solo ad lists are basically burning your money. Those people I know, like me included, so I used solo ads. At first I used it for a One Funnel Away funnel, which is a tricky offer because it's $100 purchase, which is hard, of course, yeah. It had like a 13% opt-in rate in the beginning. I added a pre-opt-in page with like a lot of like curiosity and stuff, and got 40% opt-in rates from the solo ad. So I got a couple hundred email addresses out of it, yeah, like, so it's not that bad that you say like you don't get the email addresses. The problem is, if I now send a broadcast to my whole email list, which contains like roughly 1,100 people, I get opening rates of around 10%, because all the emails that are from that solo ads traffic are crap. They no matter, you could write free Ferrari in your subject line and they do not open it. Maybe some of them are even botted accounts, you know, like maybe it really is like, it's a horrible thing to do for your business, because it's not sustainable. Like, even if you find a great vendor, who guarantees that he has like an endless supply of new email address with the same quality, yeah. So like, rather ignore those people. I'm quickly going to show you the chat history, yeah, like with one of those people, and they all look the same, yeah. So I'm gonna switch to my computer, and you see it starts with how long have you been working with ClickFunnels, and are you making sales and stuff like that. So they are really like starting with messages that are okay and not spammy. good to hear. ClickFunnels is a great offer. Have you thought of paid ads yet? Yes, sure, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, it always is the same thing. Well, I'm using SoloAds and I'm getting good results and conversions with my top quality vendors. Have you tried SoloAds? Yeah. And if you ask them, then they tell you they are not a SoloAd vendor. They're not promoting it and stuff. And if you ask for proof, you'll never get proof. It's always that you get the same phrases, like they have like kind of a script, which apparently works with most people. And they stick to the script and just try basically to scam you out of your hard-earned money, because the results that you can expect, again, there's a few exceptions out there that provide great traffic, but it's not scalable for you to like endless supply. Compare, like, let's say your offer is targeting, I don't know, like you want to target kind of like couples that recently got a baby. Yeah, using a SoloAd vendor that promises you, yeah, it fits for your list, yeah, because he doesn't care. He just promises you the clicks. He doesn't promise you anything else, yeah, and it doesn't scale. Even if he has some moms on his list, which now may buy, but the next SoloAd run will give you 0 results. If you set up an ad on Facebook, you can target people that have a baby from 0 to 12 months, which means once the baby becomes 13 months, they are out of the target audience, and everybody who gets a baby today, tomorrow, in the next month, whatever, and also on Facebook, like has it like mentioned, automatically gets into the target audience. So your target audience is very accurate and constantly refreshes itself. So it's also like scalable, or you can use it for a long-term approach. That's pretty much what I think of SoloAds. Everybody who uses it, like, yeah, feel free to try if you're so tempted, but honestly, I have yet to see one person, and I'm asking constantly when people mention SoloAds, I point out, I have yet to see one person to show results, to show proof, and nobody has shown me any proof in form of like, I mean, they haven't shown a shred of proof, yeah, but I would even be happy if I see like, okay, there's like the ClickMagick click statistic from the SoloAd campaign, and from the same time frame there are like the signups for ClickFunnels accounts for the One Funnel Away challenge or anything else, yeah, even that would not be accurate proof, because the signups could be from another campaign in the same time or something like that. But not even basic proof or anything has been shown to me so far in the last like 3 months. Therefore, like be like aware, especially when you're new to ClickFunnels. Everybody who's currently going through the One Funnel Away challenge, you're eventually gonna wonder how to get traffic, and eventually somebody like this guy will also text you, and they seem very nice, yeah, but in the end, they just try to make money. There will also be people who tell you that they have a huge email list to sell, an actual email list of 50,000 people or more. And if you want to buy a sample, like whatever, 500 emails or 1,000 emails for $35, that also sounds like a great idea, but those email addresses are also usually crap. Yeah, you can then simply insist that you want a sample for free. If they are not willing to give you 500 out of 50,000 or 100 out of 50,000 for free, you know, all they want is like, they make small money, the $35, yeah, but they find like 10 people a day to buy that, and they make $350 a day, and they sell you those 500 email addresses, and they sell it to the next person as well. And those email addresses usually also do not convert. Yeah, I also made that mistake. So you see that's why it's great to follow me, because I try a lot. I enjoy taking risks. I really do enjoy taking risks, because I know like if you take risks, you can also have higher rewards. Yeah. Which means like whenever you have some tempting opportunity or something, feel free to text me. Chances are that I already tried it and I can tell you, yeah, I got results, or just keep your fingers away from that. Yeah. If you do not believe me, when you have some tempting offer like SoloAds or stuff like that, ask within the ClickFunnels official group, ask within my group. Other people will then tell you like if they had results, and if anybody tells you they had results and stuff like that, ask for proof. Yeah, because when you're asking in bigger groups, of course, there will be also SoloAd vendors or that actually want to make a sale as well. So they will also like tell you, yeah, it's great, it works perfectly, it's the best thing you can do. But do not believe that. That's it. I hope this video provided you with some value and will save you some time and money in the future. If you have any question, you know, leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Till then, bye-bye.